Chikran, do you have any questions about today's subject? Because you already learned about the subject yesterday, yeah? Or Lucky, do you want to ask me a question? Not yet. Okay.
Not yet, but maybe if we discuss it later, then we high expression.
Okay. Okay, I'll be waiting for your questions. What is this? Kenapa ya? Can't you say that I'm boring? I changed my backgrounds. That's why you have to read the topics for today, a day before our class.
They are expressionless. It's about the characteristic of excellent service.
Yeah.
One of the point is about to what is it? Provide convenience atmosphere.
Yeah.
So is it only good in the offline store? Is it only the example situation is where we access for the shipping prices and short service time? That's not working on the PDF. Is designing the store the one it can be called into the characteristics of excellent service.
Okay.
We will find a good or nice place.
Okay. Example, yeah. Okay, nice questions. When you entering an office, yeah, or when you want to complain about a product, have you ever been into a customer service of Samsung in BC, third floor? Or you've been into iStore, Apple Store? Which one? Or OVO customer service? We're talking about the brand, the brands of the phones, yeah, mobile phones. Which one?
But I want to something service, customer service complaint.
BC, yeah. third floor.
Yeah, on
First,
the top floor.
yeah, first when you enter the room, you have to pick up a number, and then when you enter the room, you saw too many people on the room, and then what? How long do I have to wait to get a service? Do you feel comfortable?
I won. I feel comfortable.
And then, oh my God, I have to spend a whole day to complain about your phones, ya kan? And then, when the customer feel uncomfortable, so the store have to keep the the customer feels that okay, the room is friendly for them, and then the someone going to assist you. Okay, you have to wait right here, and then enjoy some coffee or tea, or maybe a glass of water in the corner. Then you sit with your numbers, and then you'll be waiting. They try to make you as comfortable as they can. But Samsung is a brand that worldwide, and then the service of their customer service is not too good for me, yeah, because I have to wait maybe 2 or 3 hours to get to the seat in the front of the customer service. How about you? How long did you wait for your numbers to get called, and then you will be able to sit in the front of customer service? How long?
When there, I don't think they're too long. Waiting. I'm not waiting too long.
How long?
I I'm not remember it was a long time. Maybe it's uh 40 to an hour, 40 minutes to an hour.
An hour, yeah.
I think it's normal.
Okay,
Normal.
maybe because they adding some customer service, ya kan? You pick a number, and then okay, you will be served by the customer service number 3, 4, etc. But after you go to the customer service, and then you will be, I'm not going back anymore to the Samsung customer service because it takes at least 1 hour for me to talk about my problems to the customer service. Remember? That's the problem from of the customer service from Samsung. And then right now, maybe we still have that kind of problems. You can compare when I went to the Asus because of the laptop. They provide me with a good service. The room, convenience, and then, okay, how can I help you? Okay, my son's laptop is having a problem with blah, 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 blah. Okay, maybe the problem is this. They assist you right away, and then they try to solve the problem right away. When I enter the store, I didn't have to go to the customer service of Asus. I just go to the Asus store, and then I said to the persons, the laptops of my son have a problem, and then they try to assist me. Okay, if that's your problem, and then you have to go to the customer service on the other buildings. And then I go to the customer service on the other buildings, pick up a number as always, and then they tell you, okay, will you will be entered the room because of the pandemics, yeah, because of the pandemics you can enter the room after 30 minutes. So I'll go around the stores and then enter the room in 30 minutes. So I didn't waste my time to waiting to be called in the customer service. But in Samsung, after waiting for more than an hour, and then they told me, oh, maybe you have to put your phones in our stores for a week. I said, no, okay. I won't give you my phones because they tell me they need a week to observe about my phone. So I went to another stores and then pay for the service to fix my phones, the microphones of my phones. It's better than I have to wait for a week for Samsung to observe about my for them to observe about my phones and then get it fixed. That's why I'm not coming back to that stores anymore. I solve my problems in other service stores. But maybe it's because apa ya? It's a long waiting for the customer service because Samsung is a brand that worldwide and then used by many people. How about you? Did the customer service provide your solve your problems?
Yeah, actually, I wonder when to fix my sister phone. The screen is broke, so we have to leave the phone there to fix the screen. And this also takes long to get it done. It's about one week to 2 weeks, I think, to get the screen repaired.
Did you pay something for them to fix?
Yes, we pay for this.
They give you a guarantee, yeah, when you fix your phones in official stores, and then they will give you a guarantee. How about the room? Is it make you feel comfortable when you enter this customer service room?
Yes, I think it's quite good, but not excellent because the room is not too big. I remember, and I think I was lucky when I there. There's no line to wait.
Okay. Have you ever heard about the ambience, the situations in the room? Do you feel
Excuse me.
comfortable? Do you feel comfortable with the situation in the waiting room?
I remember that it was just fun to wait there.
Okay. Have you ever been to the other brands of the phones? Or maybe have you ever been to the bank? Look, hilang. Where's my face? Uh, can you see my face? Because it's missing because of the background. Just a moment, please. Okay. How can the rooms influencing the customer's mood when we enter a cozy room? You will feel happy. Okay, I don't mind waiting maybe 1 or 2 hours to get service. Ya kan? When you enter a cozy room with a sofa and then music, it's cold, and then a beverage like tea or coffee in the corner of the room. And then you will be saying, okay, I don't mind waiting here for an hour or two because the room is comfortable. The music, the situation. But when you enter a room full of people, crowded room, and then the bench is hard, not a sofa, just a plastic bench, kursi plastic. Do you feel comfortable waiting in that room? You will get emotional. That's why the room is important when you want to provide a good service to the customers. That's your questions. Am I right? is it connections between the room and the good customer service? When the customer is happy, waiting to be served by the customer service, waiting on the nice sofa, comfortable room, cold with air conditioning, and soft music, and a beverage in the corner, such as tea or coffee, you will be saying, okay, I don't mind waiting in this room because they have tea, they have coffee, and then the seat is comfortable, not a plastic bench, bukan kursi plastik, or steel bench. And then you will be waiting patiently to get served by the customer service. Am I right? That's the connections between the rooms and the good service. Is that answer your questions?
Yes, if answered clearly.
Okay. Thank you. Next questions. Next questions. No? Okay.
I have another question.
Yes.
In the app, there is a mistake. There is a masculine culture. What is that? What does that mean?
Pardon, I cannot hear your voice.
In the PDF,
Okay, can you share the PDF? Which one? So your friends can understand. Can you share the PDF?
I use phone.
You can use mobile phone. Okay, I will try on the page mana?
10.
Page 10 ya. Bukan yang ini ya? PDF. Share. On the page 10. Can you see? Page 10, 8, 9, 10. This one? Okay, which one?
Masculine culture.
Culture. Mana? Oh, masculine culture. Okay. Masculine cultures. Okay, how can I give you an example for masculine cultures? Yeah. Sometimes when you talk to the customer service and then when you get to customer service, who asked the question? Okay, Nur Laila. Can you give me an example when you entering the customer service? What kind of situations that you have? So, and make you going to the customer service. Hmm? No, Laila. Just like Cita. Have you ever been to the bank?
Yes, I have.
Okay. When you face the customer service, how they yeah. You enter the bank and then you get a number to the customer service, and then when you in the front of the customer service, how did the customer service serve you? They ask you questions. They ask you questions. Good morning. How can I help you? Is it right? Okay. And then you're going to answer. Okay, maybe masculine culture is when you face the customer service and then they will give you an act like this, yeah. How can I help you? Not friendly, but sometimes too manly for a woman. How can I help you? Will you answer that kind of questions, or how can I help you? Which one do you prefer? Masculine is too manly. It's maybe a little bit rough for some person. How can I help you? Which one do you prefer? Pilih yang mana? The first one, how can I help you? Or how can I help you? The second one. The first one. Can you see the difference between the first ones and the second ones? And then sometimes there are gender discriminations in the customer service. They provide for some genders better than the other genders. That's masculine cultures. Nurlaila, is that answer your questions? Cukup dimengerti the difference when the customer service provider, when they ask you questions with a friendly face and then smile in their face, and then the second one is straight face and then with some put some tone in their voices, like the first one, yeah, how can I help you? The second one, how can I help you? That's an example for masculine cultures. Sometimes masculine cultures make a differentiation, provide service to some gender, particular gender. Maybe some persons give a better service to a man, some persons give a better service for a guy, for women. Sorry. Is that answer your questions, Nurlaila? Apa coba?
It's like a tone of
The voice,
the voice,
facial expression.
language, sort of language, but non-verbal communication.
Okay, thank you. Another questions, please.
My question is,
Okay, you may.
what is conservatism?
Conservative.
Yeah.
Okay. On the page number tadi mana ya? Conservatism. Conservatism, example for conservatism tuh thinking like the old ways. Uh, Maybe conservatism means kolot, the old ways. Maybe ya, people with conservatism minds will think that, okay, you buy our product, so you buy a cheap product, so I don't have to provide you with a good service. That's conservatism minds, yeah. When you buy a cheap product, you don't deserve a good service. But modern thinking, even a cheap product will provide it with a good service. Yeah. Example, the customer service will say, that's you have a problem. Okay, I have a problems with my radio if I cannot hear the voice anymore. And then the customer service, okay, you buy a cheap product, that's why you cannot hear the voice. You've been using it for almost a year, but that's conservatism, old ways of thinking. That's conservatism. Kolot, or maybe, yeah, conservatism's minds is different from the modern people's minds. The modern people minds, the customer service is very important, but conservatism think that customer service is just doing some things. It's not as important as they think. It's not important to provide a good service to the customers. That's conservatism. But do you understand? Are you with me, Nur Laila?
Mm.
Conservatism is thinking the old ways, thinking that customers is not important to the companies, or customers is not important to us, so we don't have to give a good service to the customers. That's conservatism. Nurlaila, do you understand? Hello. How about the others? How about the others? Do you have any other questions? Hmm? Prima, do you have any questions?
Yes.
Okay, please.
How give service to insurance products is because you cannot consume it or wear it.
Insurance.
Yes.
Last week I gave you an example about the insurance agents. You cannot see the product, but you can feel the product, the insurance. Remember? Have you ever buy an insurance product?
Aku memang gak masuk ke sebenarnya.
Huh? Okay. Sometimes an insurance agent give you a personal treatment, special treatment. They will call you on your birthday and then say happy birthday. Maybe they send you a cake, small cake, and then they say happy birthday. Today is your birthday. Okay, I wish you a happy birthday. How do you feel when someone call you to say happy birthday? An agent, yeah, insurance agent. How do you feel?
Maybe happy or comfortable.
You feel special to be their
Yes.
customers, kan?
Yes. Yes.
Uh, why do you think the agent give you a special treatment?
Because
Because you cannot see the product. The insurance is not a product, it's a service. You buy their service. So they have to provide you with a special treatment for you to get treated very special, and then you feel, okay, I will buy another insurance product, or I will continue to pay for installment of the insurance because you sure that you will get the benefit from the
yeah,
insurance. Am I right? If you feel
like
special, you will continue to pay for the installment of the insurance, and then you will continue buy another product. Uh, Maybe have you used BPJS health insurance? How do you feel?
yes,
Yes. How do you feel when you when you use the BPJS?
it's a relaxed babies because when I see
Pardon?
ngerasa tenang kali ya wis nyaman.
You feel
Because
comfortable
yes,
because you have BPJS. Why?
Because I know benefit if I see itu jadi dipermudah sama BPJS.
Okay, you feel the benefit, and then you know that when you get sick, the BPJS will cover for you don't have to pay a thing. You can just go to the health facility and then show the BPJS card, and then you will get treated, and then you will get your medicines. That's why you feel comfortable, and then you feel safe when you have a BPJS card.
Yes, I understand.
Okay, you feel the benefits. That's why you will feel comfortable when you buy some service of the insurance. The benefits of the insurance that you feel, the treatment from the agents that you feel make you special, and then you will continue to pay for the installment of the insurance. Does that answer your questions?
Jual konsep gitu ya bisa.
Yes.
Thank you.
Selling the benefits. It's yes, keuntungan when you buy some product of the insurance. Cukup?
Enough is.
Okay, please next. Jajang. Yes, Jajang. Wait a minute. I'm going to raise my volume because your voice is too small. Okay. Okay, Jajang. Yes. I can hear. I'm sorry, Jaja. I still cannot hear your voice too clear because it's too low.
I think maintenance.
Yes. Can you write down the questions on the chat room, or maybe voice note on your our WhatsApp group? The questions. Okay, yes, you can write down your questions on the chat room, or you can send me a voice notes on the WhatsApp group. Okay, next questions. The video intangible. Okay, the videos. Mana sih? Kayaknya di sini juga ada. Sebentar, stop. Nah, Spotify. Sebentar.
Inconsistency Variability. Hello, and welcome to marketing91.com. Let's understand the term services. Services are people, processes, and performance. A service is an activity or benefit that is offered by one party to another. It is inherently intangible and does not result in any transfer of ownership. In India, the service sector accounts for approximately 58% of examples of service sectors include the following:
Spotify. Sebentar.
banking, airline, logistics, education,
Present window.
and IT and telecom. Characteristics. Services
Can you see the videos? Hello. Can you see? Huh? Can you see the videos?
Therefore, it cannot
Can you?
Yes, I can use.
Okay, thank you. Please watch, yeah.
Because a service is an experience, the buyer does not know about the service until he or she uses it. Example, Reliance Jio is a 4G telecom venture that will be launched by Mukesh Ambani in second half of 2016. To experience the service offered by Jio, customers will have to wait until late 2016 to use the service. The next example is of Vistara. Vistara is a premium airline in India that was launched in January 2015. As passengers, we may have traveled in Jet Airways, another premium airline in India. However, we will have to fly by Vistara Airlines at least once to experience the differential service offered by Vistara. Gold's Gym. Gold's Gym is an international chain of fitness centers with branches across India. Every fitness enthusiast aspires to be associated with this brand. One will therefore have to pay the premium price charged by Gold's Gym to experience their services. Ways to overcome intangibility. Make the intangibles tangible. For example, British Brewing Company, a popular diner in Mumbai, takes orders through iPads, thus introducing tangible elements to the otherwise intangible dining experience. Focus on services, benefits, and satisfaction. Examples: the tagline of HDFC Life Insurance is Sarv Bhagya Jio, with the claim being that it will offer benefits such as pride and self-reliance. The benefit of banking with ICICI Bank is that, as communicated through their campaign, Khayal Aapka, they will look after our needs. Mahesh Tutorials Educare, a leading private coaching class in India, showcases its toppers each year through the website and in newspapers to highlight the benefits achieved by joining their classes. Visualize the service. Example, Spaghetti Kitchen offers a large spread of Italian dishes through its live kitchen counter, where customers can visualize their food as it is cooked, thus enhancing their dining experience. McDonald's provides an infographic food menu to make their burgers visually appealing to consumers. The Khushbu Gujarati campaign highlighted the attractiveness of Turi's brand ambassador. Association. Companies associate their Morgan Freeman is the face of Mandarin Oriental. As he says, he is a fact those Amitabh Bachchan to the business associated them. Heterogeneity.
This is the heterogeneity.
It is called inconsistency, variability, or non-standardization because it makes it difficult to establish a standard. This is because the service is delivered by different people with different delivery times and customer involvement levels. For example, the service quality experienced by a passenger while flying an airline will differ each time owing to the cabin crew, co-passengers, and travel time. Similarly, a hairstylist's haircut and a professor's lecture performance may vary owing to the human element.
Okay. Your questions about heterogeneity, it's a variety of services. Jajang? Halo? Yang? Aduh. Oke. Yes. The video I show you, it's explanations about the intangible, heterogeneity, inseparable, perishable. It's completed the videos from the LMS. Provide more information. Do you want me to share the videos with you? Yeah. So you can watch it later. Okay. Bentar ya. Uh, while watching the videos, you can ask questions. This is the videos. Okay. We can continue to watch the videos. You can ask me questions. Can some friends help you? Okay.
Ways to cope with service heterogeneity. Train internal customers, namely the employees. Airlines standardize their service quality by training their cabin crew for 3 months in areas such as service delivery, in-flight safety, and passenger security. Automation. Example, the banking industry automates its services through ATMs and internet banking facilities to reduce human involvement in service delivery. State Bank of India has the largest ATM presence in India. IndusInd Bank introduced fingerprint banking where customers can carry out transactions with the help of fingerprints and no use of password. Inseparability. It means that
Okay. Inseparability means that the services are produced and consumed stimulously, continuous, because customers are a part of the service production process.
services are
Continuously,
produced simultaneously.
terus-menerus.
Customers are a part of the service production process. This concept can be better understood through a comparison of services and goods. For example, an iPhone is a product. iPhones are manufactured in China, stored at various distribution units worldwide, and then sold by local online and offline retailers to customers. On the other hand, a health checkup at Hiranandani Hospital is a service. First, you need to pay a consultation fee, followed by a real-time doctor-patient session in which both parties need to be physically present for service delivery. Ways to overcome issue of inseparability. Video conferencing. Service marketers use video conferencing to enable service providers and consumers to connect in real time. Example, Hiranandani Hospital's Thane branch offers telemedicine consultations with eminent super specialist doctors from the Provide branch. The H Tutorials Educare provides its students with a 7-inch Samsung Android tablet to which relevant course content is updated to enable anytime and anywhere education. Perishability. It implies that services are perishable and
Perishability, it means immediately, yeah.
unlike a good cannot be stored for later use. Additionally, services cannot be stored, saved, returned, or resold once delivered to a customer. Example, a hotel's room rate is rupees 5,000 per day, so the maximum monthly revenue, assuming 30 days, from this room is rupees 1,50,000. However, if the room is unoccupied for 10 days, the hotelier loses rupees 50,000, which cannot be recovered as the service is perishable. Ways to overcome issues of perishability. Better planning of demand and supply. Example, Cocktails, a leading chain of restaurants in Mumbai, exploits the concept of happy or smile yards to evenly spread demand throughout the day by providing offers on drinks between 2:47 p.m. and 7:27 p.m. This ensures that tables are occupied even during non-peak hours. Hyatt India. To ensure occupancy during the slow monsoon season in Goa, Hyatt India offers flash monsoon discounts on rooms booked between 1st August and 31st October. Stay tuned for more videos on marketing.
Okay. How about that, Jajang? Do you still need more explanations about intangible, heterogeneous, inseparable, perishable? Intangibles means the surface is linking with the product. For example, you have to buy the product to get the service. For example, you can get treated as a customers on a mobile phone company if you buy their product. For example, you buy what kind of phone that you use? Oppo, iPhone, Samsung, or that's intangible. The service is becoming one with the product. You buy the product and then you get the service. And then for heterogeneous, it's variable of service. You buy the product and then you get the service. Sometimes it's hard for customer service to provide the customers with a variety of services. Means that you have to serve the customers to fix their phones, and then you will have to make the customers comfortable, and then maybe sometimes you have to solve uh, their lack of knowledge when they're using the products. I cannot use the product. Oh, I'm sorry because you didn't log in to your mail, so you cannot use the emails. Some things like that. And then inseparability. You cannot separate between the goods and the service. Perishable, it means that you have to use. You cannot save it for later. For example, you buy all you can eat. Have you ever been to all you can eat restaurant? You have to eat. You have to eat between the hours that the restaurants give you. You can all eat everything that you want, but only in that restaurants dine in and in that hours. You cannot save it for later. Maybe you will pack some meats to brought home and then eat the meats at home. No, perishability means that the service is going to end immediately, so you have to enjoy the services right away. You cannot save it for later. That perishable. Is that answer your question, Jajang? Okay. Any other questions? You can watch the videos. I already gave you the link of the videos explaining about the questions that you asked me on the chat room. You can watch it later, and then if you still have questions, you can ask me. Because next week we're going to still talking about these topics about service excellence. Okay, Saskia, Miss, can I ask a questions in this chat box? Okay. Why is it usually in a big store or famous store, the customer service is much less and bad? Like the customer service is not smiling, the eyes always staring at you. Okay, I want to get finished with these customers like that, and then as if we need them, but people are still fake. Are the product much important than the customer service? Actually, I already gave you an explanation, example about some products. I don't want to mention any product because I will get sued if I talking bad about a product. Yeah. Uh, yeah, I know the feelings when you entering a famous brand and then be patient, please. We had a signals in here problems. Yeah, Saskia. You buy the product because it's famous, because it's many people use it because it is very very it's because the product is brand new. Have you buy some cookies product in Bandung area? You have to wait a long time. Remember brownies Amanda? Maybe 5 or 10 years ago, you have to waiting in lines. You have to waiting an hours or maybe more to buy the product. Mana Saskia? Remember? Oh, okay. Saskia had a signal problems. Maybe she can watch it later. You have to waiting in lines to just to buy the product. Why? Do people want to wait in lines just to buy the products? Because they're curious about the taste of the brownies. Is it good or it's wow? The taste is excellent. That's why people keep coming back, even though they have to wait in lines. But right now, because the stores already open, many, maybe more than 5 stores to just to sell the product, so people don't have to wait in lines to buy the Amanda brownies. They just can go to the stores and then buy the brownies. Why people want to be treated like that? For because maybe they just need the product, or maybe sometimes the complaint from the customers will make the customer service provide a better service to the customers. Is that answer your questions? How about the others? Do you have any questions about our subjects? Maybe Saskia chats me in WhatsApp. Yang lain? Any questions?
Yes.
Yes,
I
please.
want the question.
Yes, please. Dara?
On page 5.
On page 5. Moment, please. PDF ya. Okay.
Yeah, demonstrate knowledge and as good understanding of product knowledge, service standard, and company policies and procedures.
Okay.
Then section is
Which one? Number 2. Demonstrate knowledge, belief, has good understanding of the product knowledge. Is that you want me to explain about this one?
No, about procedures.
About the procedures.
If
Okay.
there are customer who don't want to do something according to the procedures, how do we solve it?
Okay, when the customers don't want to wait in lines to get served, how can you tell them to wait in lines? So you have to explain to the customers, okay, sir, miss, I'm sorry, but you have to wait to get served by the customer service because all the people here are waiting to get served by the customer service. So you have to explain about the procedures to the customer. And then you will say, okay, you have to show them empathy, and then you have to show them example. Can't you see that the other peoples are coming here to get served by the customer service, and they willing to wait to get served by the customer service. That's why we have to pick, we make the customers pick a number. So the first customers who came to the customer service will get served first. And then the second one will get served by the second customer service, etc. So the procedures to get served by the customer service is to get a number and then waiting for your number to get called by the announcers, and then you will be served by the customer service. That's the procedures. We cannot provide you any service, or we cannot assist you if you didn't follow the procedures. So you will have to explain to the customers about the procedures. Using this one, demonstrate a caring attitude. Okay, I understand about your problems, but I'm sorry, you will have to wait to get served by the customer service. Something like that. Is that answer your questions? Your questions is how can you explain or handle the customers who didn't want to follow the procedures? Am I right? Hello? Dara, is that answer your questions? Hello? Can you hear my voice? Hah? Yang lain gimana? Bisa dengar nggak?
Yes, I can miss.
Okay. Thank you. Any other questions? While we are waiting for Dara to respond. Okay, Arif.
I want to ask.
Yes, please.
Why do I go to the cell phone shop every time? Customer service doesn't use the cell phone, but instead always choose the iPhone. Is that a traitor?
You come to the customer service and then you didn't get served by the customer service, and then they ask you to keep coming back. Is that your questions or your problems?
Yeah.
And then do you keep coming back to the customer service to get served? Arif? Do you keep coming back to the customer service to get served?
Yeah.
Why? Because you want your phone to get repaired by the official store, ya?
Yeah, Miss. Yeah.
Okay. How do you react to that kind of service? Reaksinya gimana, Arif? When the customer service say that, okay, you have to coming back, how do you react?
That was against me.
You complain.
Yeah.
And then?
Ya pergi aja langsung.
You just left.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm going to give it to the floor. Can you help Arif solve the problem? How can Arif solve his problems, or how Arif should react to that kind of service from the customer service? Yang lain tolong help Arif to solve the problems. Nurtia, Farhan.
Miftah nih.
Okay, Miftah, please.
Ya. Yang perfect customer. I don't understand sign a person what example.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Arif came to the store to fix his phone, and then the customer service just said, okay, you will have to come back next week. So Arif made a complaint about the service in customer service. How should Arif react to that kind of service from the customer service? the problems. The customer service didn't solve Arif's problems, and then just ask Arif, who already waiting a few minutes to get served, and then they ask Arif to leave because they cannot solve Arif's problems. What do you think about this, Miftah? Is that your problems, Arif? You already waiting a few, maybe few minutes to get served, and then the customer service. Okay. Arif, Arif,
Yes, Miss.
can you explain to the Miftah about your problem?
Kita yang tadi di barusan sama Miss itu
so, so you have to explain to Miftah. Or ask your friends to solve your problems. Miftah, can you hear Arif voices? Okay, who wants to help Arif solving his problems? Samsul maybe? Michi? Aulia? Aulia? Or Citra? Citra? Can you help Arif solve the problem? Okay, I'm going to solve your problem. When you face that kind of situations, you can make complaints to their supervisors because the customer service didn't solve about your problems, and then you ask them how can they assist you or how can they help you solving your problems. Is that answer your questions, Arif? Maybe because of the bad service from the customer service, people will not buy their product because, oh, when you buy that product, you cannot fix your maybe your mobile phone. Yeah, you have a problems with your mobile phone, Arif?
Yeah, Miss. Yeah.
Nah, you cannot fix your phone in their service center because they only selling product but didn't care about the after sales service. And then you will tell your friends to just buy another product because the products will provide you with a better service after you buy the product. They will provide you with the service center so you can fix your phone in the service centers and then get a free maintenance maybe for a year ya, guarantee-nya ya. Within a year you can they will provide you with a new phone, or they will change your phone if your phone is broken within a year, maybe something like that. So you have to make complaints about the service in customers. Hello? Sometimes I just think that I'm talking to the wall because nobody answer or reacting when I'm talking to you. Is that answer your questions, Arif?
Yeah, Miss. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, next questions. Next questions, please. Next questions, please. Do you remember that you have a group to discuss? Hello?
Yes, miss.
Okay. Today's assignments that you will have to discuss with your friends, giving an example for a good service and a bad service.
Example cases.
Yes. Or maybe it will be better if you give an example for, look at the chat room. Yang ini teh mana sih Kak? Moment please. Yang ini yang mana? Yang microphone teh yang merah atau teh? Merah. Berarti microphone yang ini. Headphone yang ini. Ya. Ari yang punya kakak yang dulu mana Kak? Ada di kakak? Kak. Bukan ada. Oke. Halo?
Halo, miss.
Asik. Okay. Can you see in the chat room, Jajang questions asking about what are intangibility, heterogeneous, inseparable, and perishable. My questions, if you already read about the topics for today, so you can give me an example for those, for perishable, for inseparability, or for intangible, for perishable. Discuss it with your friends, and then you will give me an explanations about all of this. Explain about intangible, and then you will give an example for intangible. Do you want to make a videos to explain about that with your groups?
Like a video, miss?
Yeah. Sebentar, presentationnya itu.
For 1 week.
Yes, for next week you can submit it. The link of the videos, yeah, the link of the videos, because it's hard to upload videos on MS. Believe me, I tried. So you just upload the link of the videos with your friends. Yeah. So right now we still have some time to discuss about this. So you can just ask me a questions, or what you can ask me to explain about some things about today's topic. Okay. Today's subjects, we're talking about service excellence. We are what we repeatedly do. Therefore, excellence is not an act, but a habit. Student competence. Abel, can you see the PowerPoint?
No, miss.
Oh, no. Okay, I will try to. Okay, Windows. How about now?
Yes, I can see.
Okay. Okay. Service excellence season 3 and 4. We are what we repeatedly do. Therefore, excellence is not an act, but a habit. That's what Aristotle say. Student competence, able to understand the characteristic of excellent service. Competence indicator, student comprehensions of typical of an excellent service and then student ability to applying the theories of excellent service. Excellent service is the ability of the company to give service which leads to customer satisfaction and based on a certain standard. Excellent service will be able to create a good image of the companies. Characteristic of service. Demonstrate caring attitude, using a pleasant tone of voice, giving reward, show empathy, remembering the customer names if it's possible, and then demonstrate knowledge and belief. It has good understanding of product knowledge, service standard, and company's policies, also procedures. Provides convenience atmosphere, ease of access and giving. Employees' visions about service excellence. Responsibility toward companies and customers. The employee have to find out what customers want, what the customers need, and what is the expectations of the customers. And then the employees have to mastering about the product. So when the customers ask the customer service about the product, the customer service can answer the questions immediately. And then show a positive attitude toward the customers. What to provide the customers? Number one is friendly greeting. Number two, a positive attitude and ready to help. Number three, being professionals. Number four, apologize for the inconvenience. Number five, immediate problem solving. And then number six, sincere appreciations. Do you have any questions on these slides? You can ask me questions if you want me to explain about some things in this slide. No? Can I move to the next slides?
Sincere appreciation is maybe.
Sincere appreciation is penghargaan yang tulus. You show your sincere appreciation. For example ya, is by at the end of the service when you already solve the customer problems, and then you will say, is there any other things that I can do for you? And then the customers said no, and then you will say thank you for coming here, and then ask me to solve the problems, and then I hope that your phone or your problem already solved so you can enjoy using the products with no regrets or with no apa ya with no problems appearing in the future, something like that. You say thank you to the customers for coming to your companies, and then you say thank you for the customers to be because they are waiting in lines, and then you say thank you for the customers because they're taking some times to ask to come to the customer service, ask the customer service to solve the problem. That's sincere appreciations. Is that enough? Okay, can you see the difference? Thank you for coming to the companies. I hope I didn't have to see you again tomorrow. And then the difference. Thank you for coming to the company. I hope you didn't have any other problems with the products, so you can enjoy using the products in the future. Which one? Number one or number two? Sincere appreciations. Number two. Number one, you can see the facials of the face, the body gesture, and then how the customer service, the words that customer service said to the customers is not sincere. The customer service just want to end this service. But number two, you can say by the customer service gestures and then the face and then about the words that the customer service says, it's more polite. It shows appreciations. That's the difference between sincere appreciations and unsincere appreciations. Penghargaan atau yang tulus dan yang tidak tulus. Number one and number two. Is that enough?
Yes, Miss. Enough.
Okay. Can I move to the next slides, or do you still have? Can I move to the next slides, or do you still need? Do you still want to take some time to understand about these slides? Verbal communication. Verbal communications is an oral delivery of message that include the tone of the voices, the sound quality, the sound intensity, and the pause. Questions on this slide? Okay, can you give me example for friendly tone voice and unfriendly tone voice? Hello? Help me, please. Give me an example. Hello? Okay, how about the sound quality or sound intense? Can you explain about why do we have to pause? Why do we have to pause when we deliver a service, verbal communications?
For to know the response.
Yes, because we have to know the response of the customers. If you keep continue talking, how can you know about the customer's feels? Good answer is Rima. That's why we have to pause the uh, communications. How about the intensity? Just like me right now, intensely ask you to answer my questions. So it means that I'm focused on providing a service to the students. Next, nonverbal communications. Nonverbal communications such as stand up straight, walk with a nimble steps, sit up straight, shake hands steadily, eyes contacts, and facial expressions. Questions on these slides? No? Okay, next. Good appearance. Neat hairdo, dress as the dress code policies, taking a good care of body, nails, hair, and face. Why? The good appearance of a customer service is important. Hello? Why is the appearance? What is appearance? Apa ini? Ada. What is appearance?
Tampilan.
Yes, tampilan of the customer service. Is it important? Penting nggak sih?
Yes, of course.
Okay, I want to hear it from Wirna. Why is it important?
Karena jaga penampilan itu penting, soalnya apa ya, biar dilihat oleh pelanggan ya enak.
Okay, can you repeat your answers in English? Because we have to use English in this class. You can try it, Virna. Virna.
Yes.
Okay, please answer the questions in English, please.
I think
Okay, while we are waiting for Virna to arrange the words. Okay, who wants to help?
May I, Miss?
Okay, please do so, Chitra.
For dress in or to with the proper grooming, with a good appearance, it will make us look professional, and we will gain respect. Also, we will gain respect too. And it also important to impress and attract other people.
Yes, because the customer service is represents of the companies. When you see the customer service, apa ya? The hair is messy and then the face is too oily, maybe, yeah. And then you will tell your friends, the customer service didn't take a bath today because it's smelly. It the customers and then oily face and then the hair is messy, acak-acakan. Kemudian mukanya, the face is what you call lusuh, kumuh. That's why you tell your friend, okay, we cannot go to that customer service because that person didn't take a bath this morning. So, didn't brush the teeth, and then it's bad breath, body odor. No, I cannot face that kind of customer service. The company is not train the customer service how to handle the customers, because the appearance of the customer service represents the companies. That's why it's important for the customer service to take care of the appearance. You don't have to be beautiful, you don't have to be handsome, because the beautiful and handsome is depends on someone's preference. About maybe you're going to tell someone with the big eyes is handsome or beautiful, but maybe someone prefer almond shaped eyes, or maybe small nose, or maybe about the skin tone. It depends for a good for a handsome and beautiful. Yeah, but you have to be clean, you have to be neat for the customers, so they see, okay, you have a professional look, so I will trust you that you can solve my problems with this, with something, with my personal, with my stuff, of with fixing my phone, fixing my maybe my internet connections, fixing the problems that you had connecting with the service that you buy from the companies. Wirna, I'm coming back to you. Mana Wirna? PR ya Wirna ya. Nanti harus dicoba ya. Oke. Can you see the PowerPoint?
Yes, yes.
Okay. This is the common obstacles. Obstacles means problems. Conservatism, when you already know that this company has a bad customer service, and then you will walk into the customer service with your face straight like this. I want to fix my phone. And then the customer service will, oh my God, another problems for today. And then product orientation. Sometimes you buy a cheap product, you didn't expect for the customer service to provide you with a good service. Status and seniority. Status, maybe you will provide a better service for a senior, maybe for a rich people. That's obstacles for status and seniority. Masculine culture. Masculine cultures, example for masculine cultures, too rough for someone to act like, for a woman maybe, or for someone to act like you don't care about anything else, just care about yourself. And then no serious actions in handling complaints. Just like Arif already faced a problem, the customer service didn't take any action to solve the problems. And then self-satisfaction. Satisfactions mean kepuasan, yeah. So each customer have a different satisfactions. Maybe this customers satisfied just by you hearing about the problems, and then other customers will satisfied when you help them to solve the problem, and then the other one maybe will be satisfied if you fix the stuff, or they want the broken stuff that they ask you to fix. Skeptic attitude. Skeptic attitude means you already critique the attitude of the customer service. Okay, I think the customer service will say no, they won't fix your phone because it's human error. You, it's not provide by the guarantee to fix the phone because you put your phone to the water, so the phone is broken. So you will think that, oh, the customer service will not provide me any service because I broke my phone uh, by mistakes, yeah. And then focusing on external customers. Remember that we have internal customers and external customers. Internal customers means your friends in the companies. It's your internal customers. And then solutions. The solutions to all these problems is continuous improvement of the service employee, customer service employee. Then continuously with creativity, maybe you can solve the problems of the customers you using your creativity. Maybe you can fix the apa namanya, the applications. Maybe you have to be creative while you are solving the problems of the customers. And then commitment. You have to think that your customers wants you to solve their problems. So you have commitment to help the customers with their problems. Any questions on these slides? Hello?
No, Miss.
Okay, thank you. If you don't have any questions, then I will ask you questions. Okay, Rima, what do you think about today's topic?
Topic, Miss?
Yes. About our subject for today? We're talking about service.
I think from the subject, service excellent. This what is very dari semua yang tadi dijelasin mengenai service is hard ya Miss. Sulit, maksudnya kayak kalau nggak dibiasain itu susah itu sih Miss.
That's why it's true. You have to make it a habit to provide a good service.
Yes.
What is habit?
Disiplin.
Kebiasaan habit itu. Okay, thank you Risma. Rima, sorry. Okay. Yang lain tolong bikin kesimpulan kalian belajar apa hari ini because I'm going to ask you one by one, okay? Citra, I'm going to save you for the last one. I'm going to ask you later because I knew you will answer my questions immediately. Arif. Arif.
Ya, Miss, ya.
Okay, Arif. What is your conclusions about today's subject?
I think therapists do not always emerge or a physical product. When somebody rent a hotel room, they put money in bank, travel on an airplane, visit an psychiatrist, get argued, get a car repaired, purchase a professional sport, watch a movie, and get advice from a lawyer. We buy a service.
Okay, service is something that we cannot see, but we can feel the service, the impact of the service. Okay, thank you, Arif. It's a good answer. Thank you. Samsul. Samsul.
Yeah, bro.
Okay. What is your conclusions about today's subject? Kesimpulan kamu hari ini apa belajarnya? In English, of course.
Ya, Bu.
Okay. Okay, please take your time and then raise your hand when you're ready, ya. Okay, I'll be back to you. Next, Miftahul Jannah, and after Miftahul Jannah, I'm going to ask Edwin. Miftah, Edwin, Nurtia. Sinyal. Okay, your conclusions about today's subject. You can answer it in WhatsApp group using voice notes, or you can type your answers on the chat room. Yeah, if you have problems with signals, you can answer my questions two ways. Number one, you can type the answers on the chat rooms, or you can use voice notes and then upload it on your WhatsApp. Voice notes on WhatsApp. Yeah, Miftah? Edwin? Nurtia? Adit? Okay, what's your conclusions about today's subject?
I think today I learned about characteristic of service excellence. Start attitude, knowledge, and good appreciation, and very important verbal communication, non-verbal communication, and don't and many obstacles with service excellence.
Okay, thank you, Edwin. Thank you. Nurtia.
Subject is important because we learn about service how do we serve our customer, secara verbal, tone of voice, sound quality, maupun secara verbal.
Okay. Like what? Non-verbal.
Eye contact with customer.
Okay, just like you watch me, I'm watching your pictures. Hi. We're doing the eye contact. And then facial expressions. I think you're not happy to see me because you're not smiling. Okay. Do you have fun today learning in the classroom? Do you understand about the explanations?
Mencoba mengerti walaupun sedikit sulit.
Okay, maybe you can watch the videos that I already gave you on the chat room, and then on the LMS. On the LMS, I sent videos for you, and then the videos on the chat room explains about the characteristic of excellent service with examples ya, yang tadi saya kasih di chat room. You can watch the videos later, and then if you still have questions, you can ask me next week ya. Okay? Okay, thank you. Adip. Yes. Mm-mm. Live boleh,
verbal communication, verbal communication, in cloud.
Okay. Can you give me an example for verbal communication? How you should respond to the customer using a verbal communications? For example, I'm your customers, Adip. I'm your customers. How do you greet me? Greet mean menyapa. Hi. Yeah. And then you have to use English, Adip. Yes. Ya, atuh dah harus dadakan. Kalau nggak dadakan, main teh nggak siap wae. Okay, you have to try. I'm your customers waiting for you. Oh my god.
Hello.
Hi. Okay. Adip, can you solve my problems? I have a problems. I cannot use my phone.
Check first.
Okay, may I check your phone first? That's a good answer. Kayak gitu atuh, dadakan juga tetap bisa. Oke? Hebat. Next, Nur Laila udah. Tadi siapa Nurtia? Samsul. Samsul, boleh Samsul. Udah on mic kita.
Ya, Bu.
Oke. Silahkan.
So I got is number one.
Number one ya. Oke. Oke, thank you Samsul. Tadi siapa Nurtia ya? Nurtia. Dara.
Yes, Miss.
Nurtia udah beres tadi jawab? Oke, berarti next Dara. Nurtia belum deh, kayaknya Nurtia punya sama. Nurtia have a problem with signals ya tadi ya? Baru jawab itu doang? Atau udah jawab?
Tadi yang conclusion.
Oh, oke, sorry. Dara.
Okay, from today's subject, I can conclude that customer is very important. From the way we deal with them, what we have to do with the customer, and we know what is meant by characteristic of a customer. And one more important thing is we know how to handle problem from the customer.
Okay, thank you Dara. Citra, you are next. You've been waiting to answer my questions.
Alright, so today we have learned about excellent service. So we learned that excellent service is important for company because it also will help company to build a good image. We learned about the characteristic of the excellent service. So we know that excellent service is not done by the company employee to give customer satisfaction based on certain standard. We also learned that the general difference of goods and service are that good is something that can be eaten or used. No need customer in the producing process. For the service is an act that can only felt by customer. And if a customer in the producing the excellent characteristic of excellent service is include demonstrating about caring attitude, the demonstrating the knowledge and belief, and give convenience an atmosphere. We also learn about the verbal and non-verbal communication standard. Also about the importance of experience in giving customer service.
It's very complete conclusions. Thank you, Citra. And then next, Ahmad Teguh. Wirna, you are next ya.
Yeah, Miss.
Okay, Ahmad Teguh. What do you learn today?
I learned
Can I see your face, please? Turn on the camera, please.
I'm sorry, Miss, my camera.
Oh, not good. Okay, it's all right. Just answer my questions.
Okay, next one.
I have learned about communication, verbal communication, non-verbal communication, student competence, competence indicators, excellent service, characteristic of excellent service.
Okay. Can you give an example for non-verbal communication?
Non-verbal communication.
Yeah.
Stand up straight, what they people stand.
And then?
Sit up straight, shake hands steadily, face contact, facial expression.
Okay, good for you. Thank you, Ahmad. Wirna? Wirna?
Yes, Miss.
Okay.
Calculation is not a thing we become a customer service person because we to our service how we change our character from the better become a customer service. And then the operations as customer service is very important. Example, uh, impression we need to the customer.
Okay, thank you, Wirna. How do you feel? How do you feel? Bagaimana perasaannya?
Sulit sekali.
Why it's hard to answer the questions? Kenapa? Kenapa sulit? Kenapa sulit, Wirna? Because of, huh?
Apa ya? Masih perlu dipahami lebih dalam lagi.
Okay, that's why I open the LMS a day before our class. Karena itu saya buka LMS-nya sehari sebelum kuliah. Jadi kalau bisa sekarang Wirna mulai dibaca. Kalau saya lupa diingetin. Buka LMS-nya. So we can have discussions in this. Can you understand when I'm explaining about the topics of today? Bisa dimengerti nggak?
Yes,
you can understand when I'm saying or when I'm explaining, but you cannot answer the questions. Yeah. Because you are worried that you will have the misspelled, or maybe if you didn't use a proper word or something like that. But you don't have to be worried because we are learning in the classroom. So all you have to do is try to answer the questions. Dicoba aja terus, ya?
Ya, Miss.
Oke, thank you. Jajang, Mr. KM. What do you learn today, Mr. KM? Oke. Belajar apa hari ini? Hmm. Do you still find it hard to understand about the subject because of the language? Do you still find it hard to understand about the subject, about the topics, about what we discussed today because of the language? Masih susah dimengerti? Okay. Do you have any questions about today's subject? About service excellence? Ada pertanyaan nggak? Bagian mana yang belum mengerti? Which one? Yang imperishability, gitu. Yang heterogeneous. Makanya di video kedua itu lebih detail kan explanation-nya, penjelasan di video kedua. Ada tuh di chat room, berarti kamu nggak nonton. Coba. Okay, you can watch the videos later on the chat room. I already sent you the YouTube videos on. Okay, I will resend the channel. Tuh, ada. Can you see it in the chat room? Ada. Okay, you can watch it later and then ask me questions next week ya. Coba dipahami, coba dimengerti. Next week you can ask me questions because next week our topics is still about the service excellence. Topik kita minggu depan masih sama, jadi kamu bisa coba mengerti dulu and then ask me questions later. Ya? Kalau masih belum mengerti, oke? Okay? Yes, you're welcome. Next siapa? Yang belum? Siapa yang belum? Lucky ya? Lucky? Okay, Lucky. Okay, what do you learn today? I cannot hear Lucky's voice. Anybody can? Okay. Just type the answer in the chat room. While we are waiting for Lucky to type the answer, siapa lagi yang belum? Siapa lagi yang belum menjawab? Any questions about the assignment for this week? Any questions about today's assignment? Tugasnya? Halo? Lucky, do you have any questions about today's assignment? Ada pertanyaan, Lucky? Chat room aja. Yang lain? Any questions? Pah? Katanya mau perpanjang, itu nggak jadi? Maaf, masuk ke sini. Nggak ada pertanyaan? Oke, nggak ada pertanyaan. Tugas hari ini. So all of you understands about today's assignment? Ada yang nanya, Samsul? Yes, Samsul? You raise your hand. Kenapa? Samsul, you raise your hands. May I ask you why you raise your hands? Kepencet. Udah mengerti tugasnya hari ini? Yes, Samsul. Why did you raise your hand? Yeah. Your assignment for today is a group assignment. It's a group assignment. So you and your friends have to explain about service excellence characteristic. And then don't forget to give an example for service excellence characteristic. Make a video explanations. And then when you make a video, you just have to send the link of the videos to me. Don't forget, mention your group. Hello, my name is, we are from group number, and then this is the link of our videos. You can upload the videos on Instagram or YouTube maybe. Or Facebook, yeah. You can upload the videos on Facebook or Twitter. It's all up to you. Oke. Bisa dimengerti? Oke. Ada lagi pertanyaan? Nggak ada pertanyaan? Oke. So you can write down my questions. Number one, is it important to provide a good service to the customers? Explain about your answer. So if you answer is yes, it's important, you will have to explain why it's important. And if your answer is no, it's not important to provide a good service to the customers, and then you will have to explain why it's not important. Yes. Number two, as a customer, what kind of service that you expect from a customer service? As a customer, what kind of service that you expect to be given by the customer service? Number three, are you finished? Not yet. Hah?
Dan Miss.
Dan ya. Number three, as a customer service, what will you do if you cannot solve the customer's problem? As a customer service, what will you do if you cannot solve the customer problems? 3 questions. How long do you need time to answer those 3 questions? 15 minutes? 15 menit cukup? Halo, 15 menit cukup? Bapak-bapak, ibu-ibu, semua yang ada di sini.
No, Miss.
Berapa? How long? 20 minutes?
20.
Okay, I will see you on 11 past 10 ya. 11 lebih 10. Okay? Okay, thank you. I'll be waiting.